Yum, I just got myself a lentil burger. Have a look at the menu. This is what they've got here. A very extensive menu. It's a cool little place just to hang out. I'm just going to have something to eat and then we'll head to the camp to set up camp for the day. Whew, big day. Didn't expect to go on such a big long walk through the caves. That was just exceptional. Ciao. Go and find the campsite. I booked in already for 2 nights, so we can go for a bushwalk while we're here. Find those keys. You can see it's going to rain, so I don't mind getting the tent set up before it rains. Would be nice, but unlike my trip through the outback, this trip on the coast is going to involve some riding, unfortunately. The nature of the area I'm exploring. I headed off, left the cafe on the next adventure to find the campground. And yep, sure enough, the rain came along. It started pelting down. But, you know, it's all part of the journey. I had to learn how to ride the bike in the rain. So I came to where the campgrounds were, and as I came down to the creek, it was absolutely beautiful. There was people in kayaks, this guy here fishing. It was just stunning. I was just like, wow, I'm in the Garden of Eden. How could this be so close to home and I'd never even been here before? And so came up this really steep hill, and on the left here was the picnic area. And then came into the campground, which was a gravel road. And those that know me always know that I'm a bit nervous on the gravel roads, but it went well. You know, cruised up looking for my number 7, all the little campgrounds. There's only 10 campgrounds in this area. I think it's called Watershed Campground. There's these big holes in the road along the way. I didn't know how deep they were because they filled with rain. And then I arrived. Just got to my campsite, and just as I entered it started pouring with rain. But check this out. Here's a fully enclosed area right next to my campsite. Granny's in. I'm thinking I'll put my tent just over there out of the rain. Toilets are over there. Got a little bit wet, but you know, I was pretty spoilt on the outback tour. So yeah, I'll camp in here for the night. I have to watch this water. It looks like this water might seep in. Might have to build a little gully, make sure that falls out. All right. Oh well, how much better can it get? It's quite beautiful, really. I mean, you know, in the old way of thinking, I would have got here and gone, oh my God, it's raining, it's going to be horrible, blah, blah, blah. And I probably wouldn't have even seen this area to set my camp up. Well, I wouldn't have been on a motorbike, because I wouldn't have confronted all the fears I had to actually do it. And so, you know, it's quite beautiful. It's not hot, there's a nice cool breeze going. I'll shut up in a minute and then you can hear the birds. It's a beautiful forest. Another hidden gem of the east coast of Australia, Byfields. You drive into Yeppoon, not quite to Yeppoon, and you turn off to the left towards Byfields. Now have a listen. It smells clean, the air, it's nice and fresh. There's no one here. I think everyone cancelled and went home. So I'm in this national park, which is said to be a good place for watching birds. And I've got 2 nights booked in here. I mean, how much better can it get? Look at that. Oh, it's just beautiful. And Franny's nice and under shelter here. There's the shelter. Tents over there with the tarp behind it so I don't get splatters of rain. I've got this massive table to work at. All I'm missing really is electricity, but I had a little scout. Might be some somewhere. And I've got to watch the front here. I built a little drain around here to stop the water getting in. Otherwise tonight I'll wake up wet. See, I just built that drain there. Just because the water drops and just sits on the sand right there. But yeah, pretty happy. Well, actually very happy, very grateful. Yeah, thank you, Universe. Thank you, Durhambul people. So appreciative for being allowed to camp on your land, to have a look around at this beautiful forest, this land that you've caretaked for so many centuries. I mean, if you listen to the Strongs, they'll tell you the digs they've done have revealed archaeological specimens with hieroglyphs on them from before the time of the hieroglyphs in Egypt. What they're lacking is the funding to prove this, because you can imagine the DNA testing or whatever, the carbon testing, I don't know what they do, but to prove this theory of what they've found, it costs millions of dollars. And these are everyday people, you know. But have a look on YouTube, Strongs. I think it's Strong is their surname, father and son. And I think it's down Murwillumbah way that they discovered the hieroglyphics. Yeah, oldest country, oldest living people. Full love. So this is where I got to today. So you can see we started up in Airlie, went to Finch Hatton, spent nearly a week there with a broken bike, down here to the caves, and then from the caves, I actually went around, covered this road. I actually came in, I think probably, there's the caves there. And then came in this way, and then here I am at Byfields. There we go. That's what we've done so far. Nearly 1,000 Ks we've covered already. At the rate I'm going, we'll probably be in Tassie by about March next year. No rush. It's all about uncovering those hidden gems so you guys can find out these beautiful places that you could get out and have a look at. Time to hit the road. Yeppoon. Some of the houses were quite amazing. And then the ocean came. Wow, it was so amazing. I'd never entered Yeppoon from this angle before because my dad had lived here for a short time, so I had had time here before. So I came along the coast road. I'm just thinking, wow, what a beautiful place. What a great place to walk. And came into the town. There's a sign, Yeppoon, along the foreshore. The council here has done a lot along the foreshore. And this is the little inlet of water that comes in, a lot of fishing boats. Just beautiful. Still overcast, still threatening rain. So I decided to go up to Shipwreck Point. My office for the morning in this beautiful cafe. What's it called? It's on the corner in Emu Creek. Emu Park, sorry. Yeah, I've just been editing, getting the next podcast out, vlog, as my uncle says. So, yeah, this lovely lady here has offered me a home for the night if I want to stay here because it's all raining. And so generous, hey, people are so generous. But I'm feeling an urge to keep going, to keep exploring. I know there's possible rain coming, but I don't know, sometimes you just feel that need to keep adventuring. So yeah, beautiful offer. When I'd first come past there, it'd been raining a lot, so I wasn't sure if I'd got good footage. So I decided to go back on my motorbike and take another run through and take some more footage. It's tricky because the camera's on my helmet, so I'm not always sure what's happening. I know there's an app I can get on my phone, and I'm still learning all this technology. I've come a long way considering where I started from, but I'm learning in action as I go. And so here we're coming up the hill, going back to Roslyn Bay to have a look and back to the Shipwreck Cove so I could get some better footage when it wasn't pouring with rain. It was just so beautiful. It's a great coastline from Yeppoon to Emu Park. Get off the Bruce Highway. turn off and go into Yeppoon. I know it's a little bit of distance to get off the highway, but have a look at the scenery you'll be driving through for, say, an extra half hour or hour of driving. And here I am turning up at Shipwreck Cove Point, whatever it's called, for the second time. It's starting to clear, and here they've got walkways. They've got walkways all the way through this area. You can see going along. Then it was time to head back and decide what I was going to do. I just got a message off someone about donating some accommodation to me. They knew it was raining and they'd said, oh, come on, you should get off the road. It's going to be dangerous for the next few days. And so as I'm riding along, I saw this sign saying motel. So I thought, oh, well, that's a bit out of the way. It might be a bit cheaper. So I cruised down to go and have a look and find out if they had any rooms, and if so, if it suited the budget that the person had provided. So in we go to have a look and find out. Oh, you open? I thought it was closed. Yeah, I'm a bit noisy, aren't I? No. Do you have any cabins, like cheap cabins, just for one night?
140.
140. Oh, a bit out of my budget. That's all right. I thought I'd try anyway. Okay. Yeah, thank you though. Eh? Okay. Have a good day.
Show the caravan park down there. They've got some that don't have the facility.
Yeah, but you got to do 2 nights.
Oh.
They've got minimum 2 nights. I've got 120 budget, so I've got to stay within that or I won't get far.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll do it for that.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, fantastic.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Okay. I'll just park this. So it kind of pours instead of raining, doesn't it? I've been gifted this amazing cabin from a viewer of the channel. So I'm yet to get sponsors, but you know, like people donate things to me as I go along the journey, as I bring these different places to you. And so I've been donated the cost of this beautiful cabin for the night. And the beautiful lady, it was 140 a night, but she reduced it so that it was within what had been donated. So if anyone else out there wants to make any donations to Tiki Ra on the road, I'll gratefully accept them. And this was perfect given that it was raining outside and storms predicted, for me to get off the motorbike and to come into this beautiful little cabin on Kinka Beach and be able to get some editing done. There's Franny out there. So yeah, thank you very much. You know who you are. Thank you for that donation. You know, this other lady at the cafe also offered accommodation, so Jupiter must be in a good place for me today. All right, so the rest of the day for me is editing, and if the sun comes out, I'll get down to Kinka Beach and take you for a walk along this beautiful beach. All right, ciao for now. One of our viewers, one of my good mates, when I asked her, where's a gem of the eastern coast that you can recommend for me, she said Kinka Beach. So here I am at Kinka Beach, and beautiful. Look at all this. Not so nice, the rubbish, but the fact that there's lots of bush holding the sandbanks from being eroded is fantastic. Look at that gully. That's well held. Ah, beautiful trees. Yeah, I'll take my shoes off, I think. Oh, still got, oh shit, prickles. Okay, 3-corner jacks. I might put my thongs back on till we get down to the beach. Okay. Lots of work still to get done today, but I thought I'd pull myself out of it and go for a walk on the beach, clear my head before I do the next episode's editing. I'm treating this moment now as a moment to catch up. As I experience everything I do when I'm travelling, I record it all for you and get as many different recordings as I can in hope that I'll be able to touch someone out there enough that they'll have a go at following their dreams. Or know that we're all on the same page, we're all following our dreams. Look at this. Wow. But in the process of trying to capture everything I'm experiencing for you, it doesn't leave me a lot of time for editing. So whilst here at Kinka Beach and having the convenience of electricity and comfort from the rain, I thought I'd make the most of it and get as much editing done as possible. Yeah, look at that. I'll shut up now. What's that green stuff, I wonder? It's weird, huh?